Tara Terrell, Assistant Director of Human Services here at the Ashland Community Center. Just wanted to tell you a little bit about what's been going on. Since the pandemic started, we have continued to distribute food through the food pantry. We're distributing on 2 days curbside, Mondays at 11 o'clock and Wednesdays at 1 o'clock. So that means that we're ordering a lot of food, over 2 tons every other week from the Greater Boston Food Bank, which is our local distributor, and we get a discounted rate, but we've used the funds that have been donated, and we distribute those prepackaged foods. We try to get as much input from residents as possible to what they need and what they don't need. If they need diapers or dog food or Ashland trash bags, things like that, we try to get a little bit of a list, and then we put together prepackaged food bags, and that should last someone, depending on the family size, for about 2 weeks. So we're trying to get people the food for that amount of time, and then they can come back anytime they want. They can come back weekly if they need to, but we've had most people come on a rotating 2-week basis. The Ashland Emergency Fund, I'm the screener for the Ashland Emergency Fund, and we've had people come in because of financial difficulties during this time, and we've been able to assist them with paying for mortgage or rental assistance, utilities. The Emergency Fund has been very generous, and people have been extremely generous donating during this time, so we can utilize that. We also have access to referring now to the Affordable Housing Trust mortgage and rental assistance. So that's something we could talk to people about, or Emma Snellings over at the Ashland Town Hall. She's the assistant town planner, and she's a joy to work with. So I know that if you call her, or if you call myself at 508-532-7946, that's my direct line. I'd be happy to get you that application and explain to you the process. Some of the other things that we're, as we come get a little closer to different phases, and we're allowed to have people come into the community center by appointment only at this point. But what we're doing right now is a support group, and we've had that caregiver support group for a few years running, and I think that thinking about doing it virtually was really tough. I think that in-person support groups really get the intimacy, they get the therapeutic support that they need, and they get to be around people that are in situations similar to them. So we've been able to have one so far that's an in-person caregiver support group, and we've had that on a Wednesday, and I believe it's the 3rd Wednesday. So we're going to try another one this next week. So we're limited the size of people, so it is our SVP only, and you can call 508-532-7946 to get on the list. And we're going to try to accommodate people as much as we can. And this is caregiver for anybody. It doesn't have to be for someone with any type of memory impairment. It could be a caregiver of a child, it could be a caregiver of a parent, caregiver of a spouse. But what it entails is just a informal group. We laugh a lot, sometimes we cry, but mostly we get people to, share tips, know that they're not alone, know about resources that are in the community and information, and talk to them about what they're dealing with, and that's the best support of all. And we get them through this process, and could even talk to them about aging in place and what happens then. So that's one of the big things that we're looking at. The Memory Cafe that had been going so wonderful at the bagel table came to a screeching halt, but now communities are able to do virtual memory cafes, and I spoke with the Metro West group yesterday, and we discussed actually having one in person. So look, be ready to hear about that. We're gonna do it safely and supportively, but I think that these seniors are very isolated, these caregivers are very isolated, and this is a tough time. So look for that. And we also have resources right now where different communities are doing the virtual memory cafes. So call me at 508-532-7946. Thank you.